Yes, sir. It's the 9 to 5 Sports Guys. It's your boy T.
Yo, what's happening? It's your man TJ.
What's up? It's your boy Nam.
Um, you know, it's a rainy day today. Cloudy. Not only is it rainy here, it's rainy for the Georgia Bulldogs. How do you feel about the NCAA's decision?
We got snubbed. They're trash. They just sitting there trying to make a marketing move. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, how you not let the 2-time back-to-back defending champs defend your title? So it gets taken away, instead of, by the committee instead of letting them have to defend themselves in a 4-man championship. But, I mean, playoff. But it's okay, though. Next year, go to 12. You know what I'm saying? Ain't going to be no excuses for nobody then, so.
No?
Yeah, I mean, I agree. How you can't let Georgia be the first team to go three-peat, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
It's gotta be Alabama. It's gotta be like a true powerhouse school from the past 10 years. So
I mean, listen.
it is what it is.
I mean, my
business.
whole thing is, no disrespect to, Bama and, they beat us in the championship. But I'm like, yo, y'all weren't even ranked in the top 5 alone, all year long. And then we come and lose again. Yet you were still ranked because I think the lowest y'all been was like 13.
Something like that.
Yeah, but one like my man say, when you let one game decide.
Yeah, how does one game weigh more than the other one for
Right.
one team? Not
Listen,
the other one?
You know what they
One
say?
loss.
Win or go home.
Well, I mean, hey, it is what it is, man. You know what I'm saying?
Roll Tide, baby.
So you think y'all think if Georgia would have won that game, you think Bama gets in?
No. Nah. The only way Bama would have got in is for them to win the game, in my opinion. There was no way that, in my opinion, granted, I didn't grow up on college football because we don't have, any blue bloods in New York, but just coming down south and seeing how it is out here, there was no way you can have a college football playoffs without a SEC team now compared to, back in the days. But right now it's between the ACC and the Big Ten that got the best teams in college football.
Yeah, Alabama's going to win this whole thing. It's over.
Listen, did y'all see Michigan's reaction when they found out they was playing Bama?
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They already know what's coming.
Mm-hmm.
That's like every dude. If you ever and this ain't got nothing to do with sports. If you ever been a part of a team where your boy bringing somebody and you like, oh, that's who you bringing. That was the same reaction that they had. So, I think overall though, I agree with you. I think Bama's going to take that. Now, Florida State, they do have a case. They did win all their games. They won the ACC tournament.
Yo, and they knocked down four top 25 teams.
Yeah.
So they did everything.
But like Nam said, it's a business though. Once the quarterback went down, what the committee, and then I wasn't a part of the committee, that secret society or whatever, but just me thinking, they probably didn't want to have a TCU Georgia game in the championship.
Right.
Knowing that the quarterback, is down, they wanted to at least be competitive. Nobody wants to see a 62-7 ball game.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
But, I mean, you still got a possibility of seeing that. You just never know with a team. You just don't know. I mean, look, Alabama may stomp a hole in Michigan. You just never know.
That's
It's all in a neutral site, so this ain't no home games.
Yeah, that's true.
So
That's true. But speaking of home games, we're gonna go right into the NFL. Last week, the New York Jets. Did you, I know you watched the game?
of course.
That was one of the fact that we held the Falcons to 13 points and we couldn't score. We got a safety,
It was 16 to 13, wasn't it?
which you might have
16
kicked
to
the
12,
field.
something. I don't know.
Y'all might have kicked the field goal, but
We only got one touchdown in the game. That
Yeah.
was Michael Pruitt.
15.
yeah.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
the point is, we held them under 20 points, and we could not
I told you that.
It was really messy out there too. So
Told you that.
Rain, hail, sleet, snow. We can't score. This has been all season.
I told you your defense would show up, but you don't have offense. You don't have anybody to throw the ball.
and vice versa. I mean,
What do you
get
call them? Toilet bowl?
toilet bowl. Yeah.
Y'all released them, didn't y'all?
Oh, the next day
Yeah.
they waived him.
Oh yeah.
They waived him. Next
Yeah.
day. I'm like, dang, Zach,
Nah,
boy,
nah,
it's
nah,
something
now you
something
back to
about
Zach
you, dog.
Wilson.
Listen, Zatrick Mahomes, he's starting today against Zatrick Mahomes. That's what I call him. Zatrick Mahomes. He's starting today against
Yo,
Houston. So I shouldn't even say this as a Jet fan. I mean, I'm gonna watch it, but I'm waiting for next year. And no, I don't want to see Aaron Rodgers back this year. That does nothing for us. If we were like 6-6, 6-7, closer to that, all right, cool. Because at least we in the hunt. We don't have nothing to go for this season. Let's just try to get a good draft pick. Personally, if I was a GM, I would draft a quarterback. I understand Aaron Rodgers get upset. Bro, we only got you for another year.
what's y'all pick? Or what's your
Well,
potential pick?
right now, according to Tankathon, we at 6.
At 6?
Yeah. And you're probably not gonna have quarterback.
Nah,
so.
you have a chance to get a quarterback.
Yeah.
I mean, for sure. You mean
I think you guys can get Mays. I think that'll be a good fit. Kid from Carolina.
Give me Jaden Daniels.
Drake
We need a
Mays,
mobile
right? That's his
quarterback.
name? Drake Mays.
yeah, Drake man.
Yeah.
I think
we
We
he'd
need
be
a mobile
good fit.
quarterback.
Jaden.
I'll take Jaden.
No, he's. I think he'll be a receiver in the league.
I mean,
Nah.
my thing is he got the same body frame as Bryce Young to me. Maybe a little taller. Maybe taller, but I don't know.
See, if he can scramble, that because that's what the league is going to now.
I know it, but scrambling in college is different than scrambling in the league.
Yeah, absolutely.
Them
but
corners and outside linebackers are
Look at
fast.
Richardson.
but see, when you scramble,
Exactly.
you kind of create.
You hear what he said?
What?
Look at Richardson.
What, Anthony
He
Richardson?
didn't make it through a
Yeah.
quarter of the season.
Yeah,
He suffered concussion, knee injury, and
but that
was put out of a game in the first six
He was
weeks.
put out of
Yeah,
the very
that's-
first game.
that's
Yeah.
freak stuff like that happen all the
Scrambling
time.
is not. You got to be Cam Newton.
You
But
got-
see, I'm not saying you got to rush for 100 yards a game, but you got to be able to get out of harm's way, though.
I mean,
you can't
gotta-
just sit there and be
I-
stationary.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
I
got to be able
know.
to get out of the pocket. I
Yeah,
agree with
You
that.
can extend the play, and
Well, say that then you want a quarterback that can extend the play.
well, that's what I meant to say when I say scrambling. I not because
When I think scrambling, I think Mike Vick. You're
Well,
running for your life.
nobody.
Your running style is part of the offense. Type of
Yeah,
thing.
absolutely.
Right.
But as far as extending the play, getting out of harm's way, also, not just being a sitting duck waiting for somebody to get open.
Yeah.
Sometimes you gotta let me get up out of here.
Unless you got a Tom Brady offensive line,
But see, the Tom Brady's of the world, those are starting to become dinosaurs. You know what I mean? As far as just sitting in the
just
pocket,
sitting there,
sitting there just waiting for somebody to get open. You look at a guy like Brock Purdy. Yes, they have one of the best offensive lines in the game, but he's getting the ball out of his hands.
Yeah,
He's not holding it.
Yeah.
He's giving it to his playmakers. He's letting them do all the work, and that's smart football.
But that's only a credit to those tight ends and receivers that's able to create space. If you don't have none that can create space, your quarterback is going to be meaningless.
Yeah, listen. As far as San Francisco, you talking about a great defense, good offensive line, good weapons, and a decent quarterback. That's the formula to win.
And great clock management. Like the way that they sustain 5-10 minute drives to keep the opposing team off the sideline.
Yeah, what they did to Philly.
Yeah, they just methodically beat them.
Yeah.
Top to bottom.
And what's crazy is that Philly's a tough place. Philly's a tough place to play and all that, but they showed they was the bullies that day.
Yeah.
I mean, Philly was winning some close games, but San Fran, between Dallas and Philly, they just completely manhandled both of those teams.
By I think a margin of 50 points.
But yeah, it was like
combined.
Now speaking of Philly and Dallas.
Dak. No, just say Dak. Don't say Dallas.
Dallas.
That's all you
It's
care
the
about is
overall
Dak.
team, though. It's the
Dak.
overall
You
team.
just care about Dak.
Yeah.
Listen, like
Since
Black Dynamite.
preseason.
Listen, like Black Dynamite say, it don't make me no never mind. I really don't care who wins between the two. I just want to see a good game. I'm not.
You just want to see Dak play well.
Listen,
that's all.
I'm not a Dak hater. I'm not a Dak apologist. I just don't see what he's a decent quarterback. Shit, as a Jet fan, I wish we had a Dak Prescott.
He's a decent quarterback.
And I guarantee you, as a Falcons fan, if you had Dak right now with the team you got, yeah, it would be better.
Yeah, I would. I'm not denying that.
Same with you.
I'm not denying that.
I'm pretty sure you would take Dak over
it's
Bryce Young.
It doesn't matter who we
It's-
have over there. We're
It's
0
on.
12.
It's the team.
We would
It's the
be
team
0-12.
he's on.
Absolutely, and
That's all.
I'm not gonna be naive to, to that. But as far as Dak is he's a
It's fool's gold.
he's a
man.
quality quarterback.
That's all
Yeah,
it
but
is.
it's fool's gold.
That's
Because
it.
if you look at his numbers, I promise you, you look at his numbers for from his last 3 years, they're all against teams that are below 500. He does what he's supposed to do, which I'm not clapping for someone to do what they're supposed to do.
So let me ask you this:
But when he's playing against teams that are above 500, he doesn't show up. Or if he does show up, he's less than stellar.
So let me ask you this:
That's why I'm not so hyped about it.
you give Dak Andy Reid. You think he's a better quarterback?
No, he makes bad decisions on his own. I don't think it's coaching.
So I mean, outside of bad decision making, you don't think, like, if he was with San Fran, you don't think he'd be a better quarterback?
Well, the system in San Fran minimizes bad decisions anyways. You're running the ball 60, 70% of the time.
So
Brock Purdy doesn't do anything besides just drop back, make a quick read. If it's there, you throw the ball. If it's not there, he throws it out.
well,
Just don't commit turnovers, don't take sacks. That's the whole game plan for him.
but that's coaching though.
But that also
That's coaching.
that
It's a
also-
system. It's a system.
But it also
which is
helps the
true, I
players he
guess.
got because he got a safety blanket and McCaffrey sitting right there
Yeah.
waiting.
You got
every time.
McCaffrey,
You got
you
Kittle's
got
right
Kittle, you
But-
got Debo, you
Yeah.
got Ayuk, you got
Yeah.
whoever.
there. Yeah.
That's my point. If Dak was playing with San Francisco,
But Dak has
see,
that.
Dak
he got,
got the same
Pollard, he
players.
got CD Lamb.
Pollard is
Cook.
not
Cook.
Christian McCaffrey.
Who?
Pollard is
Tony
not Christian
Pollard?
McCaffrey.
He's not, but he's,
Yeah,
But when-
he's,
but
he's
when
one
they
of the
had-
better running backs in the league.
But what they had, but look, if Dallas had kept Zeke, that's when Pollard was at his best. The two-headed monster. If you look at that,
On Pollard's best, he's not even compared to Zeke.
no, I'm not. I'm not saying it. I'm just saying that the system has allowed him to be mediocre now. Before, when he had Zeke, he was flourishing.
Yeah,
That was a plan they had.
Because they split the load, I guess,
Yeah.
the carries.
Now
But-
he's the main carrier.
See,
he can't
Dak-
even get
Dak
3
messed-
yards.
not Dak. Dallas messed up when they got rid of Amari Cooper
Oh, that's a definite. They should have
they
never
messed
got
up.
rid of him.
because you know
That's Jerry Jones
it's
for
better
you.
to have more weapons than just one solid weapon.
That's Jerry
You look-
Jones for you.
You look at Philly, you got a two-headed monster, a receiver. You look at San Fran, you got multiple receivers plus a tight end plus a running back. So, I mean, but
I'm just here to tell you, if Dallas don't win the division, it's gonna be the same story. They're not gonna be able to win on the road.
now they got an opportunity today.
I'm just telling you.
To-
the
win.
next 3 weeks, we know what
But
Dallas
that won't
is.
today won't put them at
No,
the top
not-
of the
not on
division.
top of
They still
the
be
division.
number 2.
They'll still be number 2, but if they win today and
It's the next 3 weeks.
Look,
Yeah.
the
They got
Eagles
the
still
Eagles
got,
today.
The Eagles still got the Giants twice.
And the Cardinals.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying, and the Cardinals. Those are wins.
yeah, but that last game of the
But-
season, they might not play everybody.
Dallas. Yeah, they will.
Yeah,
If-
Dallas
if-
got Buffalo. They got Miami. Both on the road. Those are not home games. Those are road games.
Look,
You know what I'm
I can
saying?
see Dallas can win
and they
those.
got Philly today.
Dallas can win all 3 of those games.
So, what do you think is going to happen today? What's your prediction
They play in Dallas.
in
Yeah.
Dallas?
I got Dallas today.
Hey, they undefeated at home.
They're undefeated at home.
I got Dallas today.
Gotta lose at some point, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, like I said, Philly's been winning close games, and that's
I think Philly wants to prove that they're not some team that's just been lucky.
I think they lost last
I mean,
week.
no, you
It's-
win in
it-
close games,
I-
but remember and I'm not comparing them directly, but remember, Minnesota's winning a lot of close games last year.
That team ain't the Eagles team though.
No, I understand that, but I'm saying Minnesota won a lot of close games last year, and you saw what happened to them in the playoffs.
They lost the very first game. Yeah.
So, not to say that they're the same team, but you want to separate yourself.
Dallas got cooked. I mean, not Dallas, but Philly got cooked though.
But see, that's what I'm saying.
They got to come back.
That game last week,
got to respond.
that put a sour taste in the Eagles' mouth, man. I really think
yeah,
they're gonna
absolutely.
come back and give.
Every facet of the game, they were cooked.
Um,
And the problem is with CD Lamb, and like their attention, they I don't know if they shut him down, but their attention focuses on CD Lamb. So who are you going to get to open it up now?
but that's like I said, not to outside of the Dallas hate and all that. Just looking at it from a outside perspective, because I don't have a dog in the fight, but you look at the Dallas team. You have CeeDee Lamb, and then what? Michael Gallup,
Cook, but he's an over the top player. So
You got a top 3 defense.
yeah, but sometimes
in December, that's the deciding factor between.
sometimes
the tiers.
teams can.
It's the defense.
Dallas got a problem stopping the running back. DeAndre Swift is going to be a problem. It's going to be a problem now.
Philly's offensive line, I think they'll play a lot better too. Even though they didn't play bad, just Jalen just stood in the pocket like a statue half of the time.
Yeah.
Because the receivers weren't, they didn't get open. How do you get 6-7 seconds in the pocket and you still get sacked? The receivers aren't getting open. I think they'll do a better job of getting open outside of A.J. Brown.
I got Dallas. Who y'all got?
I was going to ask who's your pick, but I'm going with the Eagles.
Eagles. They have to respond.
Yeah.
They have to respond. Close game, 24-27.
That's what you got?
Yeah.
All right.
I think Dak
Be a 3 point. Yeah.
Dak throws the game away literally.
Who y'all play today?
We got the Bucks.
I'm going for Baker.
Of course. You
have to.
still betting the field, so it is.
You have to.
Come on, Saints, man. What the hell y'all doing? Help a brother out, man.
Yeah, we win today. That's a 4-game. That's a 4-game splash in the division. We going with it.
I thought y'all and the Saints were tied.
No.
Oh, they was a game behind.
Yeah, they lost last week.
Half a game.
We won last week.
It was
too,
half
so.
a game coming in.
Yeah, we
Okay.
beat
They
them,
win,
take
and then
the
they
first,
lost.
and then won last week.
Oh, who y'all play this week? Grimsley?
Saints.
Oh. Y'all play Page this week? Independence Day?
Man, it's Saints, man.
Saints? All right, come on. Let's go Saints, man.
Yeah, I need the Panthers to win that game.
See, I don't even have the schedule with me.
I'll tell you right now, man.
Who Miami play? Who they play today?
It doesn't matter. They're gonna score a lot.
Tyreek Hill is
They play.
is a
They
problem,
They
yo.
play the Titans
Titans.
tonight.
Tyreek
No,
might have 2,000 yards by the end of
is a
today.
problem,
Monday night.
man. Like,
Monday night.
I know, is Tua really that good, or is it? Are you just anybody just throwing the ball up to Tyreek because he just takes off and gets 10
Listen,
yards?
we got to give Mike McDaniel credit because his offense is looking good right now. And I know it's easy to say, oh well, you got a track team, but you got to get the ball to the man.
I mean, Tyreek Hill said,
You gotta cover the guy first of all.
Well, it's nearly
the
impossible.
man runs by the corner and the safety.
You can't cover him just one on one.
It's nearly impossible
How
to
do you
cover.
guard that, yo?
Saints. Not Saints. Chargers. Ravens.
Ravens?
Yeah.
You said Chargers and Ravens?
Where he at?
I got Ravens.
Baltimore.
Baltimore. I'm gonna go with the Ravens. Chargers only scored 6 points against Patriots last week.
Do y'all think the head coach is
Oh yeah, he's done.
head
He's
Chargers?
he's a dead
Hot
man
seat.
walking.
Man, he had a bum year last year with players out in the same situation this year.
But was it last year he blew that 17-point lead?
No,
Yes.
it was
It
a
was.
30. It was like a 27-point lead
Last year.
in the playoffs.
Yeah, against Jacksonville.
Jacksonville.
And then they fired the offensive
Yeah.
coordinator. So I think he's in a hot seat.
It's possible.
Oh yeah.
Gotta be in a hot seat by
It's
now.
possible. It just
Okay, Lions, Bears
the Lions.
in
Lions.
Chicago.
The Lions.
I would say the Bears.
Lions fourth best team in the league or fourth
Yeah.
best team in the NFC.
Yeah.
Nah, I give them the third
League
best
or
team.
NFC?
I give them third best in the NFC.
NFC.
Better than Dallas?
Yes,
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
the defense is, to me.
So you said 4. Who's the other 3?
I'm talking. I
In the
asked.
NFC.
I ask. Is it the NFC or is it the league? Because
I
in,
might even say-
in the NFC they're third.
Well, see, it's hard to say because in the AFC, you got a bunch of quarterbacks that went out. So,
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Is it the league or is it just?
and we
the
talking about just conference.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to know. Like, do y'all
Eagles,
think the league or
49ers.
just the conference?
Eagles,
got-
49ers, Detroit, Dallas.
I got Detroit. What up, though?
Colts and Bengals at Cincinnati.
I'm gonna take the Colts.
I'm going to take Cincinnati.
Minshew is
Minshew Mania, he's doing his thing,
he
but
just won the last 6 games.
I think the Colts need to win to keep up in that division so they
Yeah.
can get the wild card spot.
Yeah, they're in there with Jacksonville, so yeah,
And the Texans.
you're right. Oh man, crucial.
So
yeah,
they all-
they need that.
They need that. Jags and Browns and
I'm gonna go with the Browns
At
if
Cleveland.
Trevor Lawrence don't play.
yeah, I might have to go with.
He just hurt his ankle last week, so
Where they playing at?
in Cleveland.
I'm gonna go with the Browns.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
take the Browns defense.
I'm going to take the Jaguars.
I think if he doesn't play
Yeah.
or if he's not 100% playing on that ankle or whatever.
Shoot,
they-
man, you
they-
got
they
Myles Garrett chasing you with a bum ankle. Sack town.
Carolina, New Orleans. In New Orleans.
I'm going to say a tie. It's going to be a tie.
Hey, I'll even take that.
Past 3 weeks, this guy's been saying a tie.
I'm gonna
It's a
take the
tie.
Panthers.
Anybody the Panthers play.
They're
I'm-
equally bad.
I'm gonna take the
I'ma
Panthers.
take the
man.
simulation.
They've been scrappy. Those guys just been dogging it out and fighting it out, man. I think they go in there and knock Derek Carr back out the game.
I haven't watched a game since week 2, so I couldn't even tell you what we are anymore.
Okay.
I mean, they still athletes, man. They still professionals, no matter their record. You know.
They're bad professionals. Houston Jets.
I'm going Houston.
What?
What?
I'm going Houston. Wow. Is this thing on? Houston, yeah.
I'm gonna take the.
You don't got no loyalty?
Bro,
There's no pride.
there's loyalty is an insanity.
Jets, Jets.
And you've had both in New York.
Nah, listen.
Linsanity and
Listen.
you've had them both.
I'm not a delusional Jet fan. I'm a crazy Jet fan, but I ain't delusional.
Yo, let's take the. Look, we're gonna take the Texans by at least by a touchdown.
2 touchdowns.
No, I still now the
They
Jets
can't score.
The Jets defense still there though.
Houston got a defense too.
Yeah, so that's why I said
It's
only by
easy to have
7.
a defense